Yes, welcome back to the show. This is a segment where we engage each other, hoping that at the end of the day, you will take away something. And though I have been reeling, I have not gotten my 15 minutes of laughter yet, but maybe I get that laughter at the shows. So I'm starting the segments of this program by asking these people what it takes to put a comedy show together. Should I start the first? Shall be the last, the Bible said. This was the last person to come on set. So we'll start with you. The last shall be the first, and the first shall be the last.
So to put a comedy show together, there are several things that you need to do. First of all, you need to get a hall. And a hall, depending on your market, depending on the kind of people that you appeal to. So let's say you become an A-class comedian, then you either do Expo Hall or Muson Center.
So that's the size. That can take about 500 to...
No, you should go beyond 1,000.
Beyond 1,000. Expo Hall seats like 7,000?
About 7,000.
5, 6.
Right? And then if you begin to take out tables, then you reduce that number drastically. For every table that you put, you take about like 20 seats out.
20 seats out, yes.
Okay? Which is why some people don't even understand why you charge a lot for tables. Because the thing is that to put a table means that you've taken out about like 20 seats.
20 tickets.
Yes, that's 20 tickets. So, the tables don't come just like that. You put drinks and all of that on top of the tables.
That's more shop.
Okay. A hall, Eco Hotel is about 21 million.
For the Expo?
For the Expo Hall. The other one is 12. The banquet hall is about 12. Then Muson Center is between 5 and...
between 5. Shell is... Ajib is 5.
You should show recently.
Ajib is 5.
Ajib is 5.
5, then Shell is 1.5.
Okay, so Ali saying you get a hall.
You get a hall, you have to pay for sound, you have to pay for sets, you have to pay for security, you have to do your promotion. In fact, advertising, except you have partnership, that should cost you about another 8M. And then you have food and drinks, then you have to pay artists. Now, comedians can do some things for you for free. Mandy will perform for me for free, you will perform for free. Musicians don't.
They don't.
In fact, when we were planning my show, the January 1st concert, and the possible sponsor we had before that we thought, the potential sponsor we thought was going to come through, disappointed. In November, we were running around to plan a show for January 1st. We started calling all the other artists that we had talked to before, initially, and planned to pay. And we said, oh, no, we don't have money now. Are you going to perform for free? The first person that agreed that he would perform for free was Two-Face. So you know why? Somebody like Two-Face is an established artist that doesn't think money is anything.
Yeah.
So it's easy for somebody like that to say, don't worry. Just like Nice one time said, oh, no, don't worry. I don't need money. Just let me come and perform. So you have a lot of those. And then by the time you are done planning a show, on a basic budget where some of the artists will not charge you, you're going to spend about like 56 minimum.
Million.
And then if you go above board, it's about like 120, 130. AY's show is about like 130, 140. And then you now have your pirated ticket that will eat into the budget.
Yeah.
So you're expecting to get 150 back, and you end up getting 100 because some other guys have...
This million I'm hearing, when Opa started, it was in the hundreds.
We started in the 60s.
No, is that why you're wearing? You have this thing that you're saying legend.
Legend. Okay, this is a courtesy of Ariba.
Okay, he sees you as a legend.
No, Opa is a legend. Opa is a legend. And there are several people like that.
One thing he didn't say about putting on the show is if you add all the figures, like you say million, how do you get it back? So I tell everybody that the gate does not give you your money back.
No.
Oh.
No,
you can never.
No, can never. No matter how heavy the crowd is.
Yes.
So when you say you should pay that 5K is nothing.
Yeah. So you get sponsors. You must get sponsors.
Are people sponsoring comedy shows?
People come in and somebody give you 1 million and they expect to give him 10 million.
Mileage of 5 million.
Someone called us for the January 1st concert, and then when they sent what they wanted to do,
yes.
They said what they wanted to do, and then bro said, so how much can I go pay now? And then they said, no, this is what we are using, we want this, we want that.
And they want a table.
They want a table. A table was for 2 million. They want this, they want that. Bro said, it will show. Mona, come on.
The other business side off that we did in the past couple of years was the business side of music. Now, that was one of the first editions in our first season of the show that we shot the business side of music. Now, why did I do that? There are a lot of instant hits. We looked at different sides of the business. We had somebody who was a writer, we had somebody who was a musician, had tried, and we had somebody who was a business event manager, production manager in the area of business, of music on set. Now, 2 of those people who were here have since gone to meet our Lord. OJB Jezreel was one of them, and then No More Loss. It was an interesting edition. While I asked that you take like a couple of seconds to remember them with silence, in silence. May their souls rest in peace, and I believe that they are, because the body of work that they left behind, at least, will never fade. So I'll take a break, we'll see those people on that set, and then one of them, the last woman standing, will be here with me on the show, if you don't go away. Let me start with OJB. You're the producer. Your own is just to bring out great hits. Is it financially profitable to do that?
Well,
why is he laughing?
I think back, maybe we should take it from back in the days to now. Now I guess it's a bit more profitable than what it was for us back then.
When you say back then, in the 80s?
Yeah, like 80s,
because you started
90s. I started 86 actually, so 80s, 90s, yes. It was more or less like love for it. If anything's going to come out, let it come out. If it doesn't come out, we thank God all the same. But right now, the way it is pay me my money before I start anything. So you find the generation now, the producers are probably making more money than what it used to be back in the days. Because now you hear them say, if you make royalties from anything, I collect. If you make ringtones, I collect. If you do this, I collect.
Is it that is wrong?
No, it's not wrong. It's very right. It's just that back in the days, the structures were not there for us to actually demand such. I mean, the artists were barely earning 10,000 naira. So what do you want to collect from? So you just hope that somebody will give you at least 2,000 out of it. I mean, my first production job was 500 naira. So, yeah.
What was that song?
I can't even remember the artist.
It wasn't Usher.
No, it wasn't. No,
yeah, in the
no,
past
they were paying. I think the pain started from their set.
For their generation. Yeah, okay, I think they saw it differently. So, I mean, is that a bad way to start? I just wonder, and I think maybe I should ask No More Loss to respond to that. Is that a bad way to start? Starting with just the passion, not the money. You know what I mean? Because you are a promoter, you are a singer, you are a comedian, you are
plenty things.
Okay.
Singer, songwriter, producer. I also do a bit of motivational speaking.
I also manage
artists yes.
as well. Because
Yes,
I was surprised to find that out that you also do that. So you've done all of these things. Is passion enough? I mean, is it a bad place to start?
No, passion is it. It's the first thing. You know, because if you don't like what you're doing, you'll get to a point where you'll just stop. You know, but working with talents and, you know, funny enough, I started as a producer under OJB.
Really?
And most people don't actually know that.
How?
You know?
In his studio, you have a group of producers?
Yes, I was his intern. I came in as a musician, or rather a singer.
You wanted to sing?
I wanted to sing. Before then, I'd been a promoter doing campus shows and stuff. And when I came to him, I came with my group, and I wanted to sing. And for the bulk of the time, he wasn't available. He was around, but not available.
He was busy.
He was always busy. So I ended up having to just watch. And he said to me, he said, you know what? If you want to produce, I know you can't play the keyboard to save your life, but you know what you want your song to sound like. Get somebody, get a keyboardist, hum it if you have to. Just tell him what you want. You know what you want in your beat. Just put it there. So that was passion.